The Talmud compares an outsized expression of anger to idolatry. If we think about it, if we become so angry that we mistreat other people, it's like we've said that I am ultimate, that the way that I feel is all that matters. Writing in the Musar Torah commentary, Rabbi Mari Chernow says, once anger leads us to regrettable action, we can no longer speak of one injured party and one injuring party. Anger has the potential to make it impossible to claim that one is holding righteous high ground. It ensures that both parties will bear responsibility for a damaged relationship. Well, in this week's Torah portion, the Israelites commit an act of idolatry. They build a golden calf. And God reacts with out-of-control anger, killing people and threatening to destroy the whole people of Israel except Moses, and building up a future people with Moses as their ancestor. And so, as Rabbi Chernow points out, that it's really quite interesting that on the one hand, the Talmud says that anger leads to idolatry, but in this week's Torah portion, idolatry leads to out-of-control anger from God. Moses steps up and talks God out of that anger, or at least of the expression of killing all the Israelites, and entreats God to forgive the people, to give a second set of the Ten Commandments, and to continue to guide the people of Israel. And so then God appears to Moses. Moses doesn't get to actually see God, but God passes before Moses and declares God's name and God's attributes, including by saying that God is a merciful, loving God. Rabbi Chernow suggests that maybe that's aspirational. Maybe God is not always by nature loving and forgiving. You know what? Neither are necessarily all of us. Sometimes we're given to anger, and sometimes we're very loving and caring. Maybe we need to say words like God says in Torah about ourselves, that we can be loving and compassionate, at least up to a point. And maybe then we can control our idolatrous anger. And now I'm going to read the section of this week's Torah portion, Exodus chapter 34, verses 1 through 7, from Parashat Tissa, in which God appears to Moses and declares those attributes. Baruch hu et Adonai hamvorach, Baruch Adonai hamvorach le'olam va'ed, Baruch Adonai hamvorach le'olam va'ed, Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol hamim v'natan lanu et Torato, Baruch ata Adonai noten haTorah. Vayomer Adonai el Moshe, and Adonai said to Moses, Psal lecha shnei luchot avanim karishonim, carve for yourself 2 tablets of stone like the first ones. V'chatavti al haluchot et hadvarim asher hayu al haluchot harishonim asher chibarta, and carve on those stones the words which were on the first set of stones which you broke. And here, God refers to Moses' act of anger, of breaking the first set of the tablets. V'hayanachon laboker, and be ready for the morning. V'alita v'boker el har Sinai, and go up in the morning to Mount Sinai. V'nitzavta li sham al rosh hahar, and stand there before me at the top of the mountain. V'ish lo ya'aleh imach, and no poor body should go up the mountain with you. V'gam ish al yiru b'chol hahar, and also nobody should pasture their flock in anywhere near the mountain. Gam hatzon v'habakar al yiru,
Even the flocks and the herds shall not be pastured there. El mul hahar, near the mountain. Hahu. Vayifsol shnei luchot avanim karishonim, and Moses carved 2 sets of stones like the first. Vayashkem Moshe baboker, and Moses got up early in the morning. Vaya'al el har Sinai, and he went up Mount Sinai. Kasher tzivah Adonai oto, just as Adonai had commanded him. Vayikach biado shnei luchot avanim, and he took in his hand the 2 tablets of stone. Vayered Adonai be'anan, and Adonai came down in a cloud. V'yatzev imo, and stood there with him. Sham, in that place. Vayikra v'shem Adonai, and God called in the name Adonai. Vayavo Adonai al panav, and Adonai passed before Moses' face. Vayikra, and called out, Adonai, Adonai, twice repeating the name of God. El rachum v'chanun, a gracious and merciful God. El chapayim, full of forgiveness. V'rav chesed, and much loving kindness. Ve'emet, and truth. Notzer chesed lalafim, recompensing kindness to the 1,000th generation. Nosei avon v'afesha v'chata'a v'nakeh lo yinakeh, and lifting up sin and wrongdoing, but not forgiving all iniquity. Poked avon avot al banim va'al v'nei banim al shileshim va'al ribeim, visiting the sins of the parents upon children to the 3rd and the 4th generation, which of course is nowhere near the 1,000 generations to which God extends mercy when somebody's good, and each and every one of us has somebody in the last 1,000 generations who deserve that blessing.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam natav b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Please join me in saying Amen. Shabbat Shalom.